easy fix. Another house, another family that has helped me pay the bills. Growing up, I always pictured a plumber as someone that had to deal with crap all the time. It also seemed like a job that nobody cared about. When I was a little older, we had a plumber come to our house to fix our sink. He came in, he had a big bag of tools. He was in the kitchen for like 30-40 minutes. Mom gave him a check, and he left. Nobody really talked to him. My dad and I just watched football while he worked. He did his job, made good money, without having to interact too much with other people. I've always been a little shy, so that interaction seemed like a real option to me. I knew I didn't want to go to college, so this was a career that I could start at a young age. I've been happy to find out that poop is rarely involved with being a plumber. I get more calls about showers and sinks than toilets. Every once in a while, I'll be involved in a kitchen remodel or a bathroom remodel. I prefer to work alone, but even when I work with other construction workers, there seems to be an unwritten rule of silence. I look at it as being respectful of the others doing their job. I like to do my job and keep to myself. Every time I walk into a house, I'm hoping that the resident isn't one to hover. I've never been great at talking to people I don't know. I don't want to be remembered for being rude. I just want to be remembered for doing my job, doing it well. I just want to get my check and go on. While I try to keep to myself, I always try to be completely aware of my surroundings. I've heard enough horror stories about handymans being attacked by dogs or crazy tenants or getting their tools stolen. Even though I'm almost never talking, I'm always listening. I once overheard a woman talking on the phone about how she couldn't pay me, so she was just going to tell me that she'd mail me a check. I don't play games. I just packed up my bag right there and left. It's safe to say I've never been back to that house. Being a fly on the wall can make the job interesting at times. One time, I was at a job and I heard a woman talking to her boyfriend about how much money she had stolen from the restaurant she was working at. The two began talking about their plan to run away after they had saved up $10,000. I was just in the other room. They worked out their whole plan to rob a Waffle House that night. They didn't do it, so I never called the cops, but it was an entertaining day to say the least. I always appreciate the wholesome family conversations. Toddlers asking their parents about their random curiosities, husbands telling their wives about their days. I don't think having a family is in the cards for me, so it's nice to just be in that environment sometimes. And that's how the house I worked on today was. Their son had flushed his toothbrush in their toilet and it just needed to be snaked. When I got here, he asked his mom if I would be able to get his Batman toothbrush back. I told him he wouldn't want it after I got it, but he insisted. His mom laughed it off and showed me the bathroom. She told me she would be taking him to daycare soon, and she left a check on the table. Then they left. Easy job. Didn't have to talk to anyone. Good day to be a plumber. When you're in someone's house, it's easy to tell which rooms are the least used. This bathroom was in the kids' room, but rarely used. There was another bathroom just off the living room, and then a master bathroom in the parents' bedroom. This house had 4 bedrooms, but only 1 kid. One bedroom was used for storage. The room was full of Christmas and Easter decorations. Since it's October, it will probably be a long time before they come in here. Keeping to myself means my schedule is always open to do whatever I want. If I want to take the rest of the day off, I can. I have the freedom to take advantage of opportunities like this. She said she would be taking him to daycare. She should be back any time. Maybe she will be alone. Maybe she won't be. Either way, I have my bag. It's not what you're thinking. I'm not a monster. This family seems nice enough. I just want to listen. I just want to watch to see how they function. I just want to make sure the husband treats them right, you know? You can learn a lot from watching people. You can do some good in the world. That's how I stopped those people from robbing that Waffle House. And how I stopped that rude lady from ripping off any other handyman again. She's back. She's alone. I can hear her doing the dishes, listening to some kind of missing person podcast. Her kid must still be at daycare. She'll probably be here for the next couple hours before she has to pick him up.
True crime episode of Missing Midwest.
Hyped about it. I'm hyped.
She just walked down the hall, right past the door I'm standing behind. Sounds like she's in her bedroom. That's okay. That's part of what makes this fun. People just continue to live their lives like I don't exist. Whether I'm working on their plumbing or hiding away. I've gotten good at staying patient and staying aware. There are so many different sounds that happen inside of a house. The air conditioner kicks on and off. Cars drive by. Various birds sing their songs. The occasional creak or shudder from the wind. All these sounds mask any slight movement I might make. Her podcast has ended, so it's kind of hard to know where she is. I'm pretty sure she's still in her bedroom. Again, I'm not a monster. I don't have bad intentions for innocent people. She must be off to run more errands. I'm gonna go ahead and go. While it was a pretty uneventful stay here, the rush was there. Like always, I'll leave a tool in the bathroom, so I'll get the opportunity to come back. I'm trying to decide if I want to call it a day or keep this rush going. Everyone uses a plumber. Nobody pays attention to us. But I pay attention. I know exactly which houses leave their doors unlocked. I know exactly which houses have rooms that they rarely enter. Maybe I'll try another one today. Maybe I'll be in yours when you get home.
We hope you enjoyed this ad-free spooky content. All stories were written by us and are not true at all. If you like a good thrill, make sure you follow us on social media, listen to our true stories that we release weekly, and subscribe to our bonus content with the link in the bio.